greatest offer of all time, and he knows he'll get it consigning with Sherwood Honda. They can sell your vehicle for you too, any make, any model. Though they only sell literal sleighs for Santa, because he's the jote. That's jolly old air traveler who consigns with the goat, and that's Sherwood Honda.
The pedigree of a championship team is solid planning. Set yours with Fantasy Frenzy with Halley and Douglas. This is Edmonton's only sports radio station. Sports 1440.
Presented by Will Hawk Beef Jerky, home of Alberta's best beef jerky.
To, yes, Edmonton's only 24/7 sports radio station. Connor Halley, Brandon Douglas, Josh Fenwick with you here from the Sports 1440 studio. Mariah Carey drowning me out right there. Respectfully, I mean, I understand it.
You can't be letting Mariah go by the wayside.
Sorry, guys. Started the show. What's going on back here?
Yeah, I know. Hey,
he's juggling jobs.
Yeah, it's totally understandable.
Two different jobs in one go.
We're setting the tone here on the show. It's the last show before Christmas. The mood is light around the building. There's like 4 other people here. They're playing mini sticks in the hallway.
What?
Yeah. Marty's got his little guy here playing mini sticks.
Seamus, we chatted.
Yeah, so we'll probably continue that trend and just keep it light and breezy on the show here. The show is brought to you by Will Hawk Beef Jerky, home of Alberta's best beef jerky, online at willhawkbeefjerky.com. And you can, of course, text us, 1-833-401-1440, or email Connor at sports1440.ca, Brandon at sports1440.ca. Lance Kane in the YouTube chat already. You guys having a frenzy of fantasy in here? Oh, we'll live out our deepest and darkest fantasies. The Duke is eyeing up the board. Did Josh do something wrong with the board? He left the studio. You can say it now.
No, I just couldn't hear in my headphones my own voice when we first started, so I was just wondering if my fader was up. And it is. I see it is, but I don't know if he corrected that or I just didn't have my headphones turned up high enough.
Either way, we're back on track. I hope.
We're back, baby.
Oilers, big win last night. Calgary Flames. I mean, that game went about the way every Oilers game should go against the Calgary Flames this season. That's a team that is on their way out. Well, they should be. They should be rebuilding. They should be fire sailing everyone off here and doing all they can to get Gavin McKenna and have him, entering year 2 or 3 with a brand new stadium rink with new talent around him. This mediocrity in Calgary has to end.
That honestly, Connor, I brought that up this morning with Josh, with Walker. We talked about it obviously quite extensively with Spec yesterday leading into the game. Like that was my number one takeaway from watching that game last night is, what are the Flames doing?
Yeah.
Like that is a team. I get it. Maybe they didn't play their best last night. They're normally gritty, a much harder out than that 5-1 final score would indicate. But the game should have been 10-1. Like your goaltender made at least a handful of 10-bell saves on lateral movement, breakaways, 2-on-1s, whatever you want to call it. He was excellent. The rest of the team, not even close. Right? So what are you striving towards? Mm-hmm. You're not a playoff team. And if you are a playoff team, to get waxed by Colorado in 4 games, the old Darryl Sutter quote, wasted 9 days.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
Trade Rasmus Anderson. We know that's going to happen. Trade Blake Coleman. Trade Nazem Kadri. Make moves that make your team worse right now so you can be better in the long run.
And we had Ryan Pinder on the show yesterday talking about that. He's from his beliefs that Coleman can get you a first round pick. In the playoffs, that guy's
he's a proven commodity,
as the kids say. Exactly. Nazem Kadri, you don't want that type of player on your team for a playoff run.
He's a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah. And the team that at first traded him probably wishes they didn't,
Mm.
because he knew a thing or two about winning when he moved on. I'm with you. Like, move on from those guys, change things up. For the Oilers now, on the flip side, the station being based in Edmonton, I think if 6 weeks ago you would have said by the end of like Christmas, I want to see this team pushing for top spot. They got to get back into it. Well, they've done that. Right now, they are tied for first in the Pacific with games in hand. The Vegas Golden Knights have 3 games in hand. You have to win those games. So we'll see what they perform, how they do it. Good team. Anaheim Ducks, a bit of a surprising team, but hey, 5-4-1 in their last 10, hanging around, Duke. You know better than anyone. They have a game in hand of the Edmonton Oilers. So, in the standings, the Oilers do sit third. They're playing good hockey, 7-2-1 in their last 10. And with their new goaltenders, Tristan Jarry and Connor Ingram, they are 5-0-0 in that span. It was pointed out to me on Twitter. You say that, but you got to remember, Draisaitl and McDavid are averaging 5 points per game combined. 6 points, actually.
Which is weird because earlier this season, when the Oilers were touting a different pair of goaltenders and the record was not so flattering, I didn't see as many responses to complaints about the goalies saying, yeah, but so-and-so's pairing of players are only averaging 1 or 2 points a game between the two of them. Still pretty good production, but we're talking about 2 of the best players in the world, and they've Connor McDavid in particular is putting that on very full display here in the last month. 11-game point streak, where we talking 30-some-odd points in that time. It's been nothing short of spectacular to watch, and has obviously buoyed the Oilers to getting not just back in the playoff race, but back in the contention for a division title. They're first in quite some time.
And, you talk about those players like Connor McDavid, what he's done. When I was on social media, I tweeted when I just offhand, man, I did not think anyone was catching Nathan McKinnon. Like, he was so far up on people. And I thought he was just going to run away with it. Connor McDavid now 6 points up on him with 2 games in hand.
Crazy.
Now, they'll point plus minus. That's fair. Nathan McKinnon, plus 45. Connor McDavid, plus 1. Totally fair. I'll listen to that. I think that stat's overrated. But that type of discrepancy is ridiculous. But Nathan McKinnon, to me, like, he's the MVP right now. We're not even halfway through the season. So many things can change. But the fact that Connor McDavid went on this run and has now surpassed him is unbelievable. Leon Draisaitl, we're 15 points and no goals and a little bit of a stretch there. He made up for that last night with 3. So he's now got 20 on the season. The chase for 50 will be interesting, especially if he can have a couple more hat tricks. But what those two have done, Duke, you're right. Like, we pointed out the goaltending and then the offense. When the Oilers weren't getting goaltending, a lot of nights the offense wasn't there either. But right now, against inferior opponents, things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, this has been my stat of the day. According to Natural Stat Trick, last night the Flames at 5-on-5 had 2 high danger chances in the entire hockey game. The Oilers had 2 high danger chances while playing shorthanded
in a 30-second span.
Yeah. So, like, the Flames, man, I get it. Nobody wants to talk about the Flames except to poke fun at them, and that's kind of what we're doing, because I just don't understand. Like, I think they have a good coach in Ryan Huska. I trust Craig Conroy to make the right decisions, but I think it is a little bit of like ownership and Murray Edwards kind of saying, like, I don't want us to bottom out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Like, you're a team that will get support regardless, right? It's Calgary. Like, you're the marquee franchise sports team in the city. Other teams have bottomed out and been fine. And teams where they are far from the marquee sports franchise in their city. Sharks, Blackhawks, Ducks, right? The 3 most prime examples in recent memory. Now, the Blackhawks are back at last place in the Western Conference, but they've been without their best player for a couple weeks. So take that for what it's worth. Ducks kicking around the playoffs. Sharks kicking around the playoffs. It's not always pretty. It doesn't always happen as quickly as maybe fans want it to, but this process does work of being obscenely bad for a season, 2, maybe 3. You don't usually want it to go much longer than that. Picking inside the top 5, the top 3 of the draft, which the Flames essentially never do. Sam Bennett, the last guy inside the top 5. Kachuk just outside of it. Those are where the difference makers come from more often than not.
Yeah.
If you're the Flames, you can't bank on getting a Wyatt Johnston type player at 15th to 20th overall.
You almost have to be perfect in your drafting.
Exactly. And based on the Flames track record, they aren't. They've got some good players in the draft in late first round, second round and beyond. Dustin Wolf jumps out as the biggest example. Was he a fifth rounder?
Yeah.
I think like a flyer, essentially. You can't bank on that happening. And that's what the Flames have been trying to do in this quote unquote retool process in the post Matthew Tkachuk, post Johnny Gaudreau era of Flames hockey.
And I mean, you touched on it. Flames fans, they're smart hockey fans. They'll understand.
They want it, or at least I think they would.
If I'm Conroy, like my discussion, like at some point would have been, you know what? enjoy this Christmas in Calgary. It's going to be your last. We're moving on. Like we have to make that change. Have some good time with your family. But just know I'm fielding calls, and you have to. This is the year to do it. That a guy like Gavin McKenna. I won't drop the G word. We'll wait to see what he can do when he gets into the NHL. But this is the guy that, he's got all the cachet. He will put people in seats. Not that you need it. And he'll sell merchandise. And to have him, like you had Connor McDavid for 1 year at Rexall, right? It's just the first year? 2?
No, sorry. Yeah, McDavid played a year at Rexall.
1 year at Rexall.
But then the team's return to the playoffs was the first year at Rogers.
Yeah. But I'm just like, you have the 1 year at the old Dome for potentially McKenna.
Right.
1 or 2 maybe. I don't know when that 2027, I think. And then you have a brand new facility with a young marquee player, maybe a couple others around him because, heck, you're trading away 3 of your best players. Get a couple young prospects in there. Like, I don't think this is like a 10-year turnaround, but like you have to get on it right now and make the right moves.
The longer you put it off, the worse it's going to be because other guys that could still be a part of the picture when you come out of it on the other side will just be that much older. Like Dustin Wolf, your star goaltender, locked up long-term. Matt Coronado looks like a good player. Connor Zary, Zane Parekh.
Yeah.
Like, these are all players that can absolutely be a part of the picture moving forward. But if you just put it off for another year, 2, 3, all of a sudden, when you return to relevance, those players are not going to be there anymore or on the wrong side of their peaks potentially.
Yeah.
Make it happen as quickly as possible when you have some good pieces that keep you competitive and are to be excited about, and then you restock the cupboards.
Yeah, and you have to restock the cupboards because, and not to just throw another Canadian team under the bus, but like just look at Vancouver. After that 7-game series with the Oilers a couple years ago, I thought, man, this is going to be such a good battle for the next decade with this team. And all of a sudden, trouble in the room. Well, now your captain gets traded. Like
Miller gone, Hughes gone, Pettersson, everybody hates in the fan base because they think he's the reason that these other players are being traded because he hasn't been good enough.
Yeah.
The rumors around Demko maybe being shipped out because of like future contract issues and inability to stay on the ice, whatever, right? It's a drastically different looking Canucks team than the one that played the Oilers only 2 playoffs ago.
Man, and then look at the Winnipeg Jets, since we're just bashing Western Canadian teams. You lose your goalie. Whew. I mean, I will take back what I said about him not being the MVP.
All of a sudden, Connor Hellebuck's Hart Trophy super validated.
It's like, shoot, they were right.
Damn. You know what? They know what they're talking about.
Good on the voters. Shout out to the voters. They knew exactly what they were doing. They're just not playing good puck right now. They're losers of 4 straight in a row. And that Central Division is absolutely deadly. A murderer's row. I don't know. It's just a good group of teams there, headlined by the Avs. But the Stars, the Wild, the Mammoth dropped off a little bit, but I think
still
it's still
a competitive team. I would take
feisty team.
I would look at them over definitely half of the Pacific Division. Right?
Yeah.
Like if you're talking they're better. I would definitely say the Mammoth are better than the Canucks, the Flames, maybe even the Sharks at this point. Because Celebrini keeps rolling, but the rest of that roster is a pretty flawed one.
Pacific is the worst division in hockey.
You think so?
3 teams at 44 points. So in the Central, we wouldn't be a playoff team. In the Metro, you'd be 3rd, and same with the Atlantic. Maybe just statistically they're the worst.
Yeah, statistically.
But that can change because the Edmonton Oilers are turning things around.
Very true.
A good point from Mike says it's not just 29 and 97. A lot of people producing. Well, yeah. I mean, they're going to
get... Low Tide had the number like in the last month or so, let's just say that for simplicity, the Nuge, Hyman, and McDavid line has been the best in hockey.
Mm-hmm.
And like the numbers support that in terms of production, advanced analytics, like expected goals for and stuff like that, that they've been terrific. And you expect them to be. That is a absolutely loaded top line. Couple 50-goal scorers, couple 100-point players. Yeah, it's been excellent. Absolutely been excellent. And LT made a good point of like this turnaround from McDavid kind of came in step with Hyman's return to the lineup, or very close to it, right? Or Hyman at least getting back up to speed.
Yeah,
when joining the lineup. So
I can get Rostovic back now as well.
It's a huge boost to your second line, your middle six now, because if you're dropping Savoy down to play third line minutes, all of a sudden your third line has some more offensive upside. Maybe eventually you drop Nuge down to play third line center and Savoy's back inside the top six. It creates options for your coaching staff that at times has maybe been a bit of an Achilles heel for Chris Nowak, because he does love to line juggle so much. But it's also a better spot to be in than be like, oh my God, I have no other players I can, like, if we're not going, I have nobody I can put inside a top six role to swap out and think it's going to make a change to our fortunes. Those options exist for this team as of right now.
And the initial point was just that McDavid and Draisaitl in this stretch of winning 5 games with those two goalies are averaging 6 points a game. That's why we started with those two.
They're the superstars. They're playing like it.
Yeah, they'll get the credit. Then sometimes they get the flack when they're not quite playing up to snuff. Yeah, it's interesting. And then, hey, like maybe Ike Howard at some points gets another look. Like not anytime soon, but maybe in the spring. You're like, okay, let's see what the Iceman can do up in Edmonton with the big.
There's
club.
only one Iceman to me, Connor. Caleb Williams.
He's the Iceman?
He's the Iceman.
I thought you were gonna say like Top Gun.
The Iceman cometh.
Or that. Eric Stevens?
Yeah. No.
Caleb Williams calls himself the Iceman?
No, other people call him the Iceman, and now he's leaning into it. Yeah, did you not see that after the game-winning throw against the Packers? Because obviously Moore celebrating the end zone, cuts back to Williams being mobbed by the O-line and stuff. It's just
all right.
Iceman.
I don't mind that.
Could I just add in a fun little fact there? That celebration is also sign language for bear. I'm serious.
What kind of bear?
I have no
Chicago
idea.
Bear.
Da bear.
Da bear.
Da bear.
I did not know that. That is a fun fact.
Fun
Josh.
fact.
Excellent.
Saw it on
Excellent
Twitter, so whether or not that's 100% real or not, I don't know.
Taking it out of
But
Twitter.
I'm taking it as is because that's cold as hell.
I like it.
Literally.
I think we might just look this one up.
Sign language for bear. Yeah, it does look like a little
Yeah, it looks like it.
little self-hug.
Scratch a bit.
Never should have doubted myself. Shouldn't have stated my sources, evidently.
Sources, trust me, bro.
Is there a difference in baby sign language compared to real sign language?
Yeah, because sometimes like babies will be like, I think that means I'm done.
So that means food.
Or maybe that means more. I don't know.
This means food.
Hands up is done. All done. We don't teach our boy. We teach him real language.
Teach them language.
Actually,
English.
sign
Benny,
language
do
is
you speak it.
sign language is a good trait to have.
Oh, very
A
cool.
good skill.
I think about it, then you can like communicate in secret. It's like knowing Morse code and just like clicking and snapping your tongue or tapping on the desk.
Let's take a break, Duke. I
Okay.
might have to have that last cookie. Unless you want it.
Nope, I've already had a couple this morning.
Oh, Duke's
The final bite of which is in my hand right now.
Duke's world famous cookies. One remains. I'll take a break. When we come back, more text 1-833-401-1440. It's Fantasy Frenzy, brought to you by Will Hawk Beef Jerky.
Do you sit around at work listening to sports radio all day? That's right, my friend. There's no shame in it. It's the good life. And we're not here to snitch. Say, if your company advertised on Sports 1440, you could be the one listening for your company's ad every day. Now you've got an excuse to listen to Sports 1440 all day. It's part of the job. Sounds like someone's getting a promotion. Email Gregor at sports1440.ca and let's get to work for you.
Hi, Mike here from Northgate Chevrolet Buick GMC. December is here. Christmas shopping, Christmas wrapping, Christmas baking, grocery shopping. What about our vehicle? Does it need tires? It's not running? No problem. We got you covered. At Northgate GM, we have a tremendous selection of newer used vehicles, winter tires at cost, and of course, service with a smile. Come in and see us today, 13215 97th Street, or visit us online at northgategm.com.
You're in Northgate country.
Across the province, Albertans are taking their shot on Play Alberta. With casino winners every hour, jackpots worth millions, and revenue that stays in the province, there's never been a better time to sign up. Right now, our listeners can score a $50 free bet when they make a minimum $50 deposit with code Gregor50. That's code Gregor50 for a $50 free bet. Start playing with your Game Sense today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Tired of the same old holiday tunes? Spice things up with the sound of a Wilhauk beef jerky bag being torn open. It's the carol that everyone wants to hear, promising a chorus of tender, perfectly spiced beef jerky. This holiday season, make sure you're Wilhawking around the Christmas tree with Alberta's best beef jerky. Available at Wilhauk Beef Jerky in Leduc.
After 20 years, Canada's most prestigious international hockey tournament returns. The Camrose Viking Cup, December 28th to January 4th at Encana Arena. Tickets at vikingcup.ca. Brought to you by Sports 1440.
As 2025 comes to a close, GS Construction would like to take the time and thank our crews, our partners, and our communities for another successful year of teamwork and growth. Together, we've helped keep Edmonton and the surrounding area moving by building and maintaining the underground infrastructure that keeps everything running smoothly. It's been another year of dedication, pride, and hard work the team has put in to make it all possible. To learn more about our people and our projects, visit gsconstruction.ca.
Bring in the new year with a Canadian country legend. December 31st, in concert at the Silent Ice Center in Nisku. Brett Kissel. She drives me crazy. With special guests Haley Benedict and Morgan Clyburn. Bring your friends, your cowboy boots, and your party spirit for a night full of hits, celebration, and unforgettable memories. Hosted by Chris Sheets. The countdown to 2026 starts with Brett Kissel live on stage. Get your tickets now at silenticecenter.com/events.
Diablo Boots sells only Canadian-made work and biker boots made by Canada West. No American or boots made in China, so no tariffs. All of Diablo's boots have replaceable soles and heels for longer life. Sizes 6 to 14 EEE. Buy quality, buy Canadian. And support Canada West and Diablo, the two best names in the boot business. So save on boots by Save On Foods. That's Diablo Boots, 3340 Gateway Boulevard on the east side of Save On Foods. Buy Canadian. They're terrific.
It's not what you know, it's where you heard it. Fantasy Frenzy with Halley and Douglas, exclusively on Sports 1440.
Presented by Wilhauk Beef Jerky, home of Alberta's best beef jerky.
It's 11:23. Welcome back to Fantasy Frenzy, brought to you by Wilhauk Beef Jerky. This segment for elksnation.ca, weekly podcast with Eddie Steele, Declan Kruger, breaking down the green and gold, the most in-depth WE football coverage you'll find online. Check it out, elksnation.ca, the 2 weekly podcasts on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast from. Duke will say the cookies, day 2, they hold up. Or this is day 3 even.
Nope. Well, I cooked them Monday night.
It's 2.5.
But it was pretty late Monday night. So
they're still good. Very well done.
Yeah, they're good. They're solid.
Text lines 1-833-401-1440. Now, Duke, did you guys give away a $50 gift card to First Round yesterday?
We did.
That means we have one too.
How fun.
I haven't been told not to give it away. It's a reward to those of you who are listening in right now.
The dedicated folks.
I don't even know what the question should be. I will say, Josh, great song there. Christmas
Josh has been
Vacation.
crushing it with the Christmas music this morning.
Christmas music. We've just been digging into the JF Xmas list and progressing on from there.
I will say that we already watched Christmas Vacation, but I might watch it again tonight.
It's a great one.
You can do it a couple times during the holiday season. I don't know, Duke, you got any questions for the listeners? Anything you want to know about the people?
I think it's a simple one. Where are you going for Christmas? Where are you going to be Christmas morning?
Sure.
Are you at the point in your life where it's your house? Are you the host with relatives in? Maybe just you and the immediate fam? Maybe you got to work, unfortunately. Happens. Lots of essential services out there still grinding away tomorrow while the rest of us get the luxury of spending it with friends, family. Josh, he's going to be at home. Well, not his home, his Edmonton home. Then spend some time with some friends. Just let us know.
1-833-401-1440.
Chance to win
$50 gift card to first round.
Pretty good.
That would be pretty nice. I believe Kenneth did point out that the Oilers, competition has been a little lighter.
Beat you can only play the games on your schedule.
Yeah, you beat the Bruins, who are a better team. You did lose to the Wild 5-2, no doubt about that. You lost to the Wild, you lost to the Sabres, lost to the Montreal Canadiens. But even in their loss to Minnesota 1-0, I thought defensively it looked better. Offense has to get going, but it's a fair point. You can always poke holes in things, and that would be a fair one. Lance says, for the first time in my adult life, I am staying home for Christmas. Me and the Miss going nowhere, just spending time with just us. Now, I follow Lance on Instagram, and I've seen his house. It's looking pretty Christmassy.
Really?
Pretty festive. No doubt about it. Scuff Darren just said, hey, boys, always enjoy the show. Have a good Christmas. You as well, Darren. We appreciate you tuning in. Cat Dad says, where are you? I'm going to my cousin's house tonight, and then my family's tomorrow. You're going back to Delburn?
Tonight, probably through some Daleburn, probably through some pretty inclement weather, which I'm not super looking forward to. But
it's a light snow right now.
Right now, yeah, it's supposed to pick up. I do think that the heaviest part of the snow is more in the city and east, at least according to a tweet I saw from Josh Clausen last night. Now that could have very well changed by the time today rolls around. So I'm hoping that it's just mild to moderate on the straight south shot.
Yeah.
Might have to check the old radar.
You'll be driving safe, though.
Oh, yeah,
as
buddy.
you do.
Like I said, I said it this morning. Listen, everybody out there is trying to get somewhere. We'll all get there. Just take your time. Better to arrive handful, 10, 15 minutes late than to not arrive at all. So take it easy.
Dude, good words. Very responsible words from you. Will says, back on the farm with all the siblings and little cousins. Going to be crazy. I love that.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the nieces and the nephews.
You have 4?
Yeah, I don't know because my one nephew is a step nephew, I guess you would call it that. So I don't know if he's spending Christmas with us or with his mom.
Yeah.
That I'm not aware of. I guess I'll figure out when I get to the farm later today. But yeah, my other sister has 3 kids, and they're quite young. They're all under 4. So Christmas is pretty fun seeing them on the morning. They love ripping open the presents and seeing it. So I actually have to go get their presents this afternoon.
Last minute shopping.
I did my primary shopping right at the end of last week. Is that when we dipped down the mall here? I don't want to say what it is because I'm sure the recipient, good chance they're listening. But
yeah.
So that was about as early as I've ever done my Christmas shopping.
I mean, it's going to get done one way or another.
I'm right here at the mall.
RBS says, Merry Christmas, fellas. Enjoy the break. RBS, you as well. I don't know if I'm rooting on your Steelers, but
the Steelers.
You and I have something in common. Both of our teams have a player getting suspended for 2 games.
Are they at home this week?
I couldn't tell you. You have to look it
I'll
up.
tell you. They aren't.
On the road.
They're in Cleveland.
That's going to be a snowy game.
I just like Steelers home games so I can hear Renegade.
Yeah, me too. The problem with that is, though, I think it fires up the opposing teams as well.
Yeah, like how could you not get amped?
It's like jump around at Wisconsin. You just get into it. Manuel says, Merry Christmas to 1440, everyone there. You guys are okay. Thank you. We need balance. Can't just get praised all the time. Jerry says, the original Iceman, George Gervin, great NBA player. It's such a cool nickname.
It's Gervin, just so you know.
Sorry.
Sorry to fact check you right there.
Are you sure about that?
George Gervin, I'm certain.
Josh knows ball.
Yeah, I know.
He's a real hoop.
He had a sick layup package. I highly suggest you go and check him out.
That's going to be Josh's Christmas Eve, just watching George Gervin highlight packs.
Like such a sweet touch around the rim.
Tilting back some Sleeman honey.
Him and Dr. J, 2 of the most well-known names coming from the ABA.
Respectfully, I'm not going to do that.
With all due respect to both Josh and George Gervin,
yeah,
that ain't it.
Apologize, I butchered the name, but I'll be watching Phillip Rivers highlights tonight.
I have a friend who I will be seeing tonight when I meet up with a bunch of guys for some Christmas Eve drinks. He's a huge Capitals fan, so naturally, given our age, an Ovechkin diehard.
Did I get him into it? Was it Ovi?
I think that might have been because like he's. I don't think he was like a Caps fan as a very, very young person, but maybe fell in love with Ovi those first couple of years. I have to ask him. He likes to throw on compilation of all of Ovi's 900 goals.
After drinks or just at any time?
No, well, yeah, no, like if we're like at someone's house after a senior game or something, after we get home from the bar, whatever. Yeah, let's just pop this on the TV. He's like, or we could watch, I don't know, like movie or something, play cards. Nope. Let's just throw on Alex Ovechkin every goal he's ever scored compilation.
And then you and 6 dudes are just looking at the other players on the ice. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Who was that? Adam Oates?
Is that Brian Boucher?
Who was that? Yeah. Jamie in the Bow says, traveling from downtown Edmonton with my girlfriend to their rent's house in the Bow. Can't wait. All my family moved to Bow over the years. Been repping the small town since 93.
Is that common for people to refer to? I assume this was Beaumont.
I think it's Beaumont, yeah.
People call it the Bow.
Although I feel like I've just been saying the Bow. He's just been saying Bow.
In Bow. Yeah. With my girlfriend in the rent's house in Bow. Family moved to Bow. So not the Bow, it's just Bow. Captain of the Tropics lives in Beaumont.
It's not,
May.
It's
I might have
not
to ask him.
It's not the Ukraine. It's just Ukraine. It's
Ukraine.
not the Bow. It's just Bow. One of our coworkers' family owns a coffee shop out there, a cafe, Jeff's, with 1 F.
Okay.
So maybe go check that out. Support local.
I call Delburn the Burn, or D-Town.
D-Town, yeah.
Welcome to D-Town, population U.
Home of the Outlaws.
The Outlaws tough loss last night.
Well,
they were in it. It was a close game against the Imperials. I was actually watching it on Facebook while also watching the Oilers game. Had it on the laptop, and Outlaws battled, but then it got away from them a little bit in period number 3. So big win for Stettler. Hey, this is their big night. Night before. I'm sure it was a whole shindig. I got my sister's boyfriend plays for the Imperials. I got a Snapchat from him last night. Looked like they were well into the cabaret, seeing as how I didn't see it until this morning.
Yeah.
I was already asleep when he sent it.
Jamie and Bo. My parents' friend started Jeff's. Well, another reason to support them. We have a mutual, not a colleague, but a connection. Absolutely. Nikki Northside says Datsuk is the best one to watch the clips of. Also said Merry Christmas to 1440. Home with the siblings. Sounds like a nice little day. Have a little coffee and Bailey's maybe in the morning. Start things off.
I might be taking this down, handing out to the folks at the farm tomorrow morning. I think they'll really enjoy it. My mom in particular. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if my my aunt is going to be there or not, but I'll probably have some. It's tasty.
Good. Smells great.
Oh, it's so good. Did you have some yet?
A little splash. I don't know if it's enough to get it in there.
Oh, I was quite generous with my pours this morning.
I also put some eggnog in there. It's a concoction, that coffee. And then it's also like the machine coffee that everyone here seems to just rip on.
Yeah, that's why I needed so much of the creamer to make it potable.
It makes it pretty good.
It does.
I will say this, just on the topic of like going back and watching highlights. You think I'm not watching the 06 Tomlinson season? Like when he broke the touchdown record? A couple of big comebacks. One against the Bengals. They were down by a ton, came back and won.
Who was the quarterback? Then Carson Palmer?
Yeah, would have been Carson Palmer. I saw Chargers Bengals once as well. Or like just his, like when he's breaking onto the scene. You've probably seen the Ty Law play where he just shakes him. The stiff arm on Atigwe. I forget his name. Played for the Rams. He was Canadian. Took his helmet right off.
Oh my God.
Also stiff armed Ryan Clark, win over Washington in overtime. So those are like, I get it. I love it. I love doing that sort of thing. I don't think anyone else would want to watch it with me. Ashley has no desire, but
that's just some good alone time.
Yeah, I'm like, what else are you going to do? Watch some old highlights. Alana says, I watched Hot Frosty the other day. Very silly movie. Actually decent. I laughed. Would not watch it again, but glad we did watch it.
I've never even heard of that.
Nor have I.
Like Hot Frosty is in Frosty the Snowman, and he's hot.
So he melts.
It's like the Timothy Chalamet of Snowman.
You think he's hot?
I think Timothy Chalamet is a good-looking guy.
All right.
He's like the hot guy on the scene right now, is he not?
I don't think he is as much as he used to be. He's dating a Kardashian, and I heard that's not a... I like the Kardashians, but I heard it's like could not be good.
He's definitely on a hot streak right now. He's got a ping pong movie coming out tomorrow now that I'm not going down to Calgary.
Is that what Marty Supreme is about?
Yeah, how there's a house explosion about a ping pong player, I have no idea, but I have been seated for about 4 months.
Josh, this is actually a great moment to touch on this. I thought about it literally yesterday when I saw a trailer in the middle of something I was watching. Is that based on a true story?
No.
Okay.
I can't imagine it is.
Because I was literally thinking watching it, I had no idea what the movie was about based on the trailer. And I was like, should I? Like, am I ignorant for not knowing what this movie is about? Because I thought it was maybe based on a true story.
But yeah, that's going to rule. He's also like, he's in Dune and all these other things. Timothy Chalamet, very hot on the scene right now.
Yeah.
Number one Knicks fan. He's sort of overtaken.
And he knows ball.
Knows college ball, no doubt.
Knows college ball.
Game day
Sort of-
last year.
It's just overtaken, what's that guy's? Spike Lee as the
I thought
Knicks
you were
fan.
going to say taking over for Spike Lee as the number one hot guy in town.
No, number one Knicks fan.
Who's the Glenn
Powell?
He was kind of the it guy for a while too.
I think he is a little bit more on the outside looking in right now
okay.
because he obviously like that the movie was Sydney Sweeney. He was in the new Top Gun, Twisters.
Yeah. That football one that Eli Manning made.
Well, that's on. Yeah, that's still
Powers.
that came out this year.
Chad Powers.
Powers.
I'm just going through his
Apparently,
library.
it's pretty good. I haven't watched it, but a couple friends have. They said they don't mind it.
First episode I thought was kind of corny, and I turned it off. But I gave up too soon.
Perhaps.
You know what? I'm more Timothy Chalamet than
Chalamet.
this other guy. You know, you get old, and it's gonna happen to you guys, and it's just like, who are these people? I see like TMZ's like Dirtbag Joe and Molly whatever to break up, and I'm like, who are these people?
That's been my whole life. I've never been particularly up to speed with pop culture. Like, I love music, love TV shows and movies, but like the extra, the extraneous parts of it, never really been something I'm too keen on keeping up with.
We did get a text from Darren about fantasy football. Pats D or Broncos D. I mean, that's just an embarrassment of riches. I don't think there's a bad pick. I probably go Broncos. Just
Against, Chris Oladukin tomorrow night.
Yeah, or it's Patriots against the Jets. They're both on the road, but cold weather environments. I mean, I think
Kansas City is actively trying to lose.
So Denver.
I would play Denver here for sure.
Follow-up was PPR, Thielen, Addison, or Watson?
Thielen, Addison. Where's Thielen these days?
Pittsburgh.
Thielen, Addison, or Christian Watson?
Yeah, I mean, if Watson's healthy, I'd probably go that way.
I think for sure. And then
followed by
Addison. It's the Scotty Miller show in Pittsburgh now. So
no more DK. The new running man had Powell.
That's true. I never saw the original Running Man.
Alfred says old videos, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo. How about Roberto Carlos if you're watching old soccer videos? Some free kicks from him. Beautiful. Let's take a break. When we come back, more of your texts. 1-833-401-1440. Now, if you want a chance to win a first-round gift card, all you have to do is text in where you're spending Christmas morning. I think that was the question. Pretty simple. And we'll pick one winner at the end of the show. It's Fantasy Frenzy, brought to you by Will Hawk Beef Jerky.
At Papa John's, our butter chicken pizza is a Canadian favorite, and we think we know why. We start with a velvety, tangy, and subtly sweet sauce. Then it's our better ingredients: fresh, never frozen original dough, juicy grilled chicken, and crunchy green peppers and onions. Sounds delicious, right? Well, wait till you try it. It's butter chicken made better. Order your large butter chicken pizza today for only $19.99. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Proudly locally owned and operated.
Looking for the perfect gift? Give the gift of great taste with a Loca Quality Market gift card. Redeemable at any Loca Quality Market or Loca operated restaurant. It's a treat for food lovers. Ready anytime. Grab yours today at loca.ca.
Cantork has turned 25. That's right, 25 years of building tools so good, they practically torque themselves. Hard work and innovation equals problem solved. See our latest designs at cantork.com.
Excavators, loaders, lifts, compaction equipment, and more. Find the XCMG construction equipment you need. Available for rental or sale at Japa Machinery Group. Japa, helping build Alberta from the ground up for 50 years. Visit japamachinery.com.
If you're looking for nonstop sports coverage, tune into Sports 1440, Edmonton's only sports radio station.
24/7 coverage comes at you with expert commentary, in-depth analysis,
and so much more.
We are Sports 1440.
I'm making my list, checking it twice, and guess what? I'm giving Will Hawk Beef Jerky to everyone, naughty and nice. Because honestly, everyone deserves a taste of Alberta's finest. no matter if they've been bad or good. So this holiday season, skip the chocolates and pass on the turkey. Make sure you're Will Hawking around the Christmas tree with Alberta's best beef jerky. Ho, ho, ho!
Available at Will Hawk Beef Jerky in Leduc.
The future of female hockey is here. It's season 2 of the Female Super League, the first ever female-only independent hockey division in Western Canada, with teams from British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Featuring 16U, 14U, and 12U divisions, the FSL brings showcase weekends packed with thrilling games, and our 14U and 16U have been pioneering the advanced body checking rule, empowering young players. The Female Super League, where the best in female hockey takes center ice. Details at femalesuperleague.com.
At Fountain Tire, success is a team effort. They're committed to their team members and their customers. And that means treating your vehicle like it's their own and finding solutions that suit your needs. Because whatever the road brings ahead, they're on it with you. Visit fountaintire.com today.
Everyone knows Santa uses reindeer to move his sleigh through the sky. But when he has a sleigh he's ready to sell, he uses a goat to move it. That's greatest offer of all time. And he knows he'll get it consigning with Sherwood Honda. They can sell your vehicle for you too, any make, any model. Though they only sell literal sleighs for Santa because he's the jote. That's jolly old air traveler who consigns with the goat. And that's Sherwood Honda.
Every coach needs a game plan. Plan your fantasy frenzy with Halley and Douglas right here on Edmonton's Sports 1440.
Presented by Will Hawk Beef Jerky, home of Alberta's best beef jerky.
It's 11:42. Welcome back. Final segment of the live local coverage before we hand things over to Fox Sports Radio to take us through, well, till Monday, essentially. You got the Manib Khan show Saturday or Sunday morning. You'll have some pregame and postgame coverage as well with the Oilers being in action on the 27th. Does that compute? Yeah.
And then PWHL Takeover Tour here on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. You going?
I don't think so.
No.
I didn't get tickets. And I think it might be a little too late to reach out to our friends at OEG and scramble together a press pass.
Yeah. Right before Christmas? What else are they doing?
Yeah. Hey, Kevin Rapinos. I know you're probably busy, but I really need this.
Yeah, please. Really, please. I did get an email from Cam Tate. He says, can you please wish all of our listeners a Merry Christmas? By the way, I'm on my 3rd mug of what you gave me yesterday. I'm almost cooked. This is what
you hooked Tater up with one of the double chocolate chip cookie rig hand bottles.
Yeah, I did.
Is he just drinking it straight on the rocks or what?
I think so. That's Tater style.
Damn, Tater. Mix it in water.
No,
or at least a coffee.
Keep her going, Cam. I mean, you're on your 3rd cup. There's a little bit left still. Merry Christmas, Cam. I assume you are listening. Tiger said, born in 1966. I have no idea who this good-looking fellow is. Well, that's the way it goes. You can Google him. Ask the younger people in your life. Trailer Park Ryan says, hey, guys, Merry Christmas Eve. Do you guys know who's going to be on the top line and number 1 power play for Team Canada at the World Juniors? No.
Sort of.
Is it going to be Gavin McKenna?
Probably.
Parek probably anchors the top power play.
Zane Parek will be playing top power play unit. I believe the top line, just an example, last night's game, they played Denmark, final pre-tournament action. The top line was Tidge Ginla, Michael Misa, and Porter Martone. I think McKenna will probably play wing on the top line in the tournament with Misa and Martone. I'm sure we'll see some shuffling. Other offensive defensemen on the team, like Cameron Reed, maybe we'll get a look on some power play spots. Carson Carroll's, Keaton Verhoff, certainly potentially as well. But yeah, it's a loaded club. The favorites again for gold medal as they are more years than not. But it's a pretty substantial embarrassment of riches, up front in particular for Canada. If you're interested, former Oilers first round pick Sam O'Reilly on the
Yeah.
team. Obviously now a Tampa Bay
Why?
prospect since the swap for Ike Howard. So if you're at all interested in keeping tabs on him and his development,
I think people will be keeping
if there's one
tabs.
thing I know about Oilers fans, they always want to know how the players they trade away or pass on in drafts are doing. So I'm looking forward to it. I know you're not quite as big on this tournament, Connor, because of it being pushed down our throats a little bit by a particular national network for a lot of years consecutive now. But this is a really good Canadian team. Like there's gonna be 3 draft eligible players on it in McKenna, Veerhoff, and Carson Carrolls. The goaltending should be rock solid. They're all returnees. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I am as well. I think it's gonna be a fun tournament. I think the name power is there this year as well. Having an Iginla there, I'm looking forward to it. Boxing Day, it is a great tradition. And if you want, check out Apple, Google, Spotify. Yesterday on the Gregor Show, we had Mark Masters join us on the show.
Nice.
Even on the old YouTube video because he was live streaming from his car on the road. He wasn't driving.
He was a passenger.
But it was good stuff from Mark Masters. Covers it very well with TSN. Triple C in a truck says Christmas morning at my mom's. Bad Cap says but my brothers. We've got Jack saying gonna go see my kids opening gifts. Love that. At home with my sweetie from Len.
Nice.
Joe at home. And then B says, last segment, glad you guys announced that. Merry Christmas, gentlemen. All the best to you in 2026. Thanks for putting up with my text and safe travels. Brando from B. Wow, we appreciate it. Let's be real, hey. Without people listening and getting in on the action, and
then what's this all about?
Oh, we wouldn't be here.
So true.
So we need you guys. We need your dedication.
I need you.
Support our sponsors, all that sort of thing. Go see Will Hawk. I mean, I don't have to tell you that. You know to go see Will Hawk.
I really, really wanted to stop it and get some a bag or two to take to this little shindig I'll be at tonight. But I'm pretty certain that they will not be open by the time I cruise past Leduc later on this afternoon. I'll check, but I have a feeling they're wrapping things up a little early here on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. I mean, I think that, let's be real.
But hey, we are.
I think that's what, good companies do. They let their employees have a few days off during the holiday season. Now, some people can't. I understand that. Shift workers, the emergency services. But I think Trent's a really good boss, and he's going to let his people have some family time now.
Absolutely.
Now, if you want jerky, Duke, you have to go to Douglas Farms, find a cow, and do the rest.
Apparently, I can make beef jerky in my air fryer. Listen.
You got the jerky mode?
Listen, I'm just going to leave it to the professionals at Willock.
Yeah.
A smart man knows what he doesn't know. I don't know how to make jerky. And Wilhock does it better than anyone. I'll happily support them instead. And maybe have to take some to my Delburn friends in the new year because I'm just always so forgetful when I go past to pop in more often than not.
No name. Someone said at your mom's house.
Oh! Whose mom's house?
Whose? Mine? The Duke's? Dad? That was a funny text, though. I don't know if you're going to win. Well, you might win. Objectively, that was pretty funny. Triple C and Chuck says, Merry Christmas again, boys. Thanks for all the fantasy, football, and everything you guys do. Keep me sane while I drive around. Triple C and Chuck. We appreciate it.
Go Birds.
Love the text. Yep. Go Birds. I will say, my amazing wife got me a advent calendar. You know those little, I don't even know, Rocco Pops or whatever. Socko. They're little like
Funko Pops.
Funko Pops. Whatever.
Rocco Socko Pops.
Rocco Socko Pops. They're little football players. And every day I would open mine up and I would rip it open. I'd say to my son, ooh, like, give me a team.
The Tennessee Titans.
I said that. Oh, I'd be like, who's this going to be? Cam Ward or
Cameron DK?
Jeffrey Simmons? I don't think there was a Titans one. And then
rightfully so.
So we get to the Eagles Day, Triple C in a truck. And I'm like, this has to be Saquon or Jalen Hurts. And I rip it open and it's Jalen Hurts. And my son took it from me and he threw it on the ground. And it broke.
Oh, no.
So he can't stand up now. So at my collection, Jalen Hurts is upside down on his head.
Just on his head.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get to this just before we wrap, Connor.
Sure.
Big game on Saturday.
Oh, Chargers, Texans.
Do we got a mayor's bet going on here or what?
Sure. Whatever you think.
What are we just going for? Lunch or what?
Yeah, I think we could do lunch. I'll do a lunch bet for you.
Or just straight up. The line's 1.5.
For who?
Chargers are favored.
Oh, really? At home, you get an automatic 3 points. So really, the Texans.
So really, the Texans are favored, as they should be.
I'll go straight up. Money line.
How many sacks?
That's not a problem. No, we don't want to get into that one.
100.
I'd say probably like 5. How many hits? That's the question.
Will Anderson, Pro Bowler.
How many rushing yards? Oh, Justin Herbert, Pro Bowler.
Derek Stingley, Pro Bowler.
Derwin James, Pro Bowler.
Aziz Al-Shaair, Pro Bowler.
Ooh, he's dirty.
Yeah. Justin Herbert better be getting down those slides early.
Chargers have like 5 Pro Bowlers. I can't remember the rest.
Cameron Dicker.
Oh, Tuli Tuipulotu. Cameron Dicker. Yeah.
Nico Collins.
Pro Bowler.
I think that's it for the Texans.
This is a good game.
Name 4.
I think, 4.
Texans have 3 defensive players and Nico Collins at the Pro Bowl.
Chargers got a couple alternates. Khalil Mack, Scott Matlock at fullback. The Pro Bowl is absolutely a joke. Oh, Joe Thomas. Sorry, Joe Walt.
How does that even? The man hasn't played all year.
Listen, elite talent gets voted in. He and Travis Kelce.
That's absolutely insane.
Deserve. He played right and left tackle, Duke. That alone.
For a game each?
3 games each, I think.
Oh, I thought he was out early.
Oh, wait, no. He played left tackle the whole season because Slater was out. So 6 games, I believe.
Wow.
But he has an injury in between. Lance says, was there a Raider one? Yeah, it was Devontae Adams. The calendar was from last year. So there was no Patriot. Ooh, you're teaching the good guy. The rivalry continues. I didn't want him to
he didn't want Ben to assault Jalen Hurts' rock'em sock'em pop.
If it had to be one, it could have been the Chiefs or the Raiders that I would have preferred.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes,
spike it. Instead, he just eats it.
Who did the Ashton Genty? Maybe he's a rookie though.
Devontae Adams.
That's who it was.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp's on the Rams.
Oh,
Parsons for the Cowboys. It's crazy how dated the NFL can be, like in 1 year.
1 year.
And like the team, I assume it was all the team's best players. Happens quick. Ranger Nick says, I missed your weekend NFL picks.
Josh made all of Kevin's picks for the 3 games tomorrow, 2 games Saturday and Sunday night. I think both of us took all favorites going to Sunday, and then Josh had Sunday night. He took the Bears to cover 3 against the Niners.
The Bears.
But other than that, I think it was all favorites. Tomorrow, definitely all the favorites.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, it's going to be tough to enjoy that.
I'm looking forward to Chris Oladukin.
Hey, there's NBA basketball tomorrow, Connor.
It's going to be tough to enjoy the NFL tomorrow.
And then I took the Texans as dogs, plus 1.5. Against the Bolts.
Should be a fun game. I mean, it's not in Houston where they've dominated Saturday afternoon games forever since the franchise came into existence.
Those AFC South title games, wild card weekend Saturday afternoon.
Should be a good one. That should be good. We'll see what CJ Stroud can do. See what the running game does. Nico Collins, obviously a threat. Any other receivers Chargers need to worry about here?
Jaden Higgins. He's had a bit of an up and down rookie season, but he's got size. He's got good hands. I'd like to see him more involved. Dalton Schultz, very good pass catcher out of the tight end spot.
How's your offensive line this year?
Pretty bad, mostly. Yeah.
Actually, I have a graphic.
It's gotten better, but still not great.
The Texans, by looking at all the metrics, are 23rd. ESPN gave them a 0 for their offensive line, but they give the Chargers also a 0. PFF has the Texans at a 46. And SIS, whatever that is, has about a 58. So that's 23rd altogether. The Chargers are 32nd, which might not surprise too many people.
No.
A score of 10.
Out of 100?
I think so.
Oh, that's bad.
The Broncos are the top. PFF and SIS give them both 100. So, Bo Nix. It's good to be Bo Nix right now. If you're curious about that, just search Chargers, and a Chargers fan will post it to preach about how good Justin Herbert is. I do also want to say thank you to everyone who donated to the month of giving on the Jason Gregor Show. We raised over $145,000 for charities this year. So big shout out to everyone who donated the money, the companies in town who gave the packages. That money is going to help out a lot of people. So big thank you. You'll kind of just get goosebumps thinking about how many people are going to be impacted and helped by the money we raised at the Christmas Bureau. There was a school breakfast program. There was Santa's Anonymous, Operation Friendship, Holiday Hamper. So, again, big thank you to you guys. Steelers this weekend. Honest opinion, fellas. up and down. I think the Steelers can look really good, and then
It's funny to say that they'll miss DK Metcalf because he doesn't actually see that many targets in a game, but he actually is a pretty big element in their run game as a blocker.
I mean, his impact, you have to account for him.
Yeah, right? So, listen, it's Cleveland. I think the Browns are in full packet-in mode. I think the Steelers can win. Is it going to be pretty? I'd be a little more hesitant on like a big blowout win for the Steelers or something. Divisional games are always tough.
15-10 or something like that.
Yeah, real ugly. Maybe get a safety in there.
Yeah.
Is TJ Watt going to play?
Well, that's the question. He got the Tyrod Taylor treatment, didn't he? Collapsed lung?
Yeah. This was from micro needling, though, not a
painkiller.
Not a painkiller.
Well, that's a tough one.
Micro needling.
Well, that music means we're done. Say just Merry Christmas to everyone, Duke. You want 10 seconds or less?
Merry Christmas. Safe travels. Have a great holiday. We'll look forward to catching up with everybody again next week.
Josh, you got anything?
Yeah, everyone, please drive safe out there. Thank you for being wonderful listeners, and have a Merry Christmas.
They said it very well. And again, we just appreciate you guys supporting us. We'll be back on Monday. Have a great Christmas. Happy holidays. And if it isn't your thing, hey, play some video games, watch some movies. Things will be back to normal very, very quickly. For the Duke and Josh, I'm Connor Halley. Enjoy Fox Sports, everyone. And like they said, be safe. Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you guys next Monday.
The Sports 1440 update.
No games in the NHL, NFL, or NBA. NFL, NBA action getting underway tomorrow. NHL returns on Saturday. However, the news rolls on. The Habs have signed defenseman Bryce Pickford to a 3-year entry-level contract beginning in the 2026-2027 season. On the gridiron, Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf will sit out the final 2 games of the regular season after his suspension for violating league policy in an altercation with a fan in Detroit on Sunday was upheld on appeal. Metcalf will forfeit $555,000 in salary. The suspension also voids $45 million in future guaranteed money. The Raiders have placed tight end Brock Bowers on the IR. He will miss the rest of the season. In the golf world, Brooks Koepka's time with Live Golf is over. The 35-year-old joined the tour in 2022 and won 5 events over 4 seasons. On behalf of Connor Halley and Brandon Douglas, Merry Christmas. We'll see you all back on Monday. My name's Josh Fenwick. Up next, Fox Sports on Sports 1440.
Sports 1440, a Stingray radio station broadcasting on Treaty 6 territory.
Download the free iHeartRadio app and listen to CKJR wherever you go.
I'm Colin Livingston, president of Cantork. Cantork has always been a forward-thinking company, but now that we've turned 25, I can't help but take a minute to take a look back. Thank you to everyone that's been with us along the way.
Actions speak louder than words. Japa Machinery Group puts your construction plan into action with XCMG construction machinery you need. Available for rental or sale. Learn more at japamachinery.com.
At GS Construction, we focus on building a culture of collaboration, innovation, and respect. Our teams work together, supporting one another and striving towards shared goals. We're committed to creating a work environment that empowers individuals, values teamwork, and ensures everyone feels respected and safe. With decades of experience in the field, GS Construction prioritizes our people, our culture, and safety. This is what makes us unique. To find out more, go to gsconstruction.ca.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Tired of the same old holiday tunes?